Hello and welcome to the TID Water and Power Podcast. I'm your host, Constance Anderson, and we have a special episode for you this month. This month's episode features a compilation of interviews with TID employees, community members, and more, all recorded live from TID's Celebration of Water and Power event held on October 8th. The TID Celebration of Water and Power is an annual event held at TID's main office in Turlock that features interactive display booths hosted by TID employees, district equipment, music, giveaways, and food trucks. This event recognizes Public Power Week, Water Professionals Appreciation Week, Customer Service Week, and all things water and power. The annual gathering is open to all TID customers, TID employees, and their families, and is a fun opportunity to find out more about what goes on at your local public power utility. We hope you enjoy hearing from some of the event attendees and that you will be inspired to join us for the celebration in 2026. Now let's get to the interviews. Okay, so I'm sitting here now with Brad Cohen, General Manager of TID. Brad, thanks for visiting the podcast booth. Tell us about the event today. What is going on at TID?
So lots of things are going on at TID. We have the Celebration of Water and Power. We do an annual event here at our main campus, and it really highlights public power and gives us an opportunity to celebrate what public power is, as well as open our grounds to our customers and share with them what we're proud of. And it's providing water and power to our customers. Also, another exciting part is it allows our employees, which are very passionate about what they do. It allows them to show the public a little inside behind the curtain of what they do at the district, which sometimes isn't as known as we think it is.
Sure.
And so there's interactive booths set up, and it's really exciting to see our customers get engaged with what we do here at TID, as well as young people. It's kind of a treat to see kids interact with some of the booths and be able to kind of get that spark of ingenuity. You can see it in their eye. They ask questions. And always fun to give things away as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, who knows? We could be creating the next generation of TID employees with some of these kids that are walking around today.
Yep, we could be hearing a future story of I was introduced to TID at the Celebration of Water and Power.
Right on. Excellent. So who are you, as far as our guests go today, who are you hoping to see here at the celebration?
So again, open to our employees and their families. Always great to see the extended TID family come out for these events, and obviously open to the public. So our customers, great to see them learn more about TID and us be able to share. So really our customers and our employees.
Right on.
Yep.
And I do see already a lot of employees and their families walking around, so that's great. We've got a lot of customers roaming the booths. Have you had a chance yourself to check out the booths, and are there any in particular that you want to call out?
I got a little preview this morning as I walked through as things were getting set up, and construction and maintenance has a large showing this year. We have our large crane here. We have one of our Rubicon gates, so one of our large automated gates on the water system on a trailer here. Very impressive. And of course, a treat is our large American flag.
Yes, absolutely. Proudly on display.
Yep.
I did describe the construction and maintenance setup today as a heavy equipment wonderland.
Yes.
So if anyone out there has littles that like to climb on equipment and check out the big trucks, this is definitely the place to do it.
Definitely the spot. I'm surprised we haven't heard the horn yet, because that's usually a popular button on these vehicles.
Excellent. Well, maybe you just can't hear it over the DJ that's in the background, because we've got music going. We've got a whole scene here. Now, a very important part of the TID Water and Power celebration is the food offerings. Tell us a little bit about what's going on food-wise.
Yeah, I haven't made it over there yet, but there is a medley of food options here. I know we have tacos, we have smash burgers. I think there's a snow cone truck over there.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to try the Smashburger truck.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. I've heard good things.
Yep, me too.
Wonderful. All right, well, Brad, we appreciate you stopping by the podcast booth. Thanks for giving the green light for TID to host this event.
Oh, I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
Right on. Thanks, Brad.
Yep.
All right, so I am now sitting down with Matt Kincannon. Matt, give me your full title, because I'm sure I will get it wrong.
I'm Equipment Operations and Pest Control Division Manager.
Okay, very good. So tell us what that means.
So what that means, what I do for the district is I schedule the maintenance of the canal system, and that is banks, weeds, in-channel aquatic roads, repairs of concrete, repairs to all the different structures that we have.
Okay.
So basically, I take care of everything that's not pipeline or gunite or the facilities. I take care of all of our canals.
Okay, very good. And we were talking earlier with Brad Cohen, General Manager of TID, and he called out the construction and maintenance display that you guys have out here at the TID Celebration of Water and Power.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you guys brought out tonight.
Well, this year we wanted to flex a little bit to show everybody what kind of gear we have in our fleet. So we brought out our 70-ton crane, we brought our 20-ton boom truck, we brought out a backhoe because it's a pleasure for all the kids, because all the kids have one in their room.
There you
So
go,
they're gonna
absolutely.
play with it. So you hop in their real one, honk the horn. They're going to wear us out on the horn, but that's okay. And then we brought our low bed with a Rubicon on it. So the Rubicon on the bed is what we're going to be installing for our in-channel total control system. So that's the company is based out of Australia, and we're going to be installing these starting. We've already been installing them, and we're going to continue to install them until our system's fully automated.
Excellent. Yeah, that's going to be a big project coming up starting now, but all through 2026, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And I think I need to just reiterate that when you talk about a 10-ton something and a 20-ton something, like, these are huge pieces of equipment.
Yes, absolutely. So the crane weighs 128,000 pounds.
Wow.
So a fully loaded semi going down the road is 80,000. They require special permitting to actually put that on the road. The boom truck that we have out here is a little bit smaller.
Okay.
But still, it's as big as a semi. I mean, if anybody comes down here and takes a look at it, they're going to be impressed.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And we hope that they do come down and take a look. What are you excited to see at the celebration tonight?
I'm actually excited to see our food vendors here
Yeah?
a little bit. I think you guys have done a great job bringing out some good vendors out here. So
Nice.
Pretty exciting, yeah.
Is there any particular one you have your eye on?
Not yet. I'm going to walk them and see what's going on
Okay.
over there. Yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah.
got to survey the land
Yeah,
and
gotta
see
what's
what
going on,
speaks
yeah.
to you.
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
Yeah, no, and then just looking at what I think this year, I've noticed that everybody's really starting to get into the flow of doing these.
Yeah.
And everybody's bringing their best, putting their best foot forward. And they're just doing a really great job talking to the public. I'm excited. My guys are engaging people walking in like, what is this? And they know because they're the people who have to install it, so of course they know, right?
That's right,
so
absolutely.
They get to hear from the horse's mouth what we're doing in the district.
Yeah,
So it's
well,
really
and
fun.
I think it's such a great opportunity for your team, especially because they don't have as much interaction with the public,
No.
right? They're not one of our more forward-facing departments.
No, because our interactions are usually, hey, I got dusted out by a tractor going down the High Line. Might have been one of my guys. Who knows, right? So,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad they're excited to be here, and we are certainly excited to have you guys out here. It's a really fun component of the evening, so
Yeah, glad to be here.
appreciate you bringing your team
Yeah,
out.
absolutely.
Thanks for sitting down with us.
No problem. Everybody have a good night tonight, okay?
You bet. Thanks. All right. Well, now I have Andrew in the booth, and Andrew is a park aide at Don Pedro Recreation Agency. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Will you tell us a little bit about, first, what is DPRA, Don Pedro Recreation Agency, and what your role does with the organization?
Yes, ma'am. So pretty much what Don Pedro Recreation Agency is as a whole is we pretty much take charge of all of the recreation parts of operating our dam and our facilities within like a park. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, so for as far as recreation goes, like with boating and maintaining our facility, stuff like that, it's kind of just a general, I fall under maintenance.
Okay.
So park aid is obviously a very general term, but for the most part, I'm in charge of most of the lake operations. So I'll take our boats out there. We'll either have seasonals or our own full-time staff that will help, whether it would be with like laying buoy lines or maintaining our restrooms that are floating out there, or our boom projects, anything that's pertaining to on the water. For the most part, that's kind of where my duties lie.
Okay.
But yeah, as a whole, the parkade position can vary from either maintenance or helping out with ranger duties, with compliance checks, stuff like that.
Okay, great. And how long have you been with DPRA?
I've been full-time, so I started as a seasonal in April of 2023,
Excellent.
and I've been full-time since September of 2023. So just over 2 years. I just did 2 years.
All right, great. And liking it?
I love it, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can't really complain when you're getting paid to drive a boat, you know?
That's truer words, my friend, truer words. So let's do a quick plug for recreation opportunities at DPRA. What can, if people come up to the lake, what can they expect to find there to be able to do?
Well, obviously everything that comes with the lake, it sounds like a dumb answer, but like fishing, swimming, tubing, all of that stuff. A lot of that comes with my job is marking all those hazards out there and stuff. So just maintaining safety with people as it pertains to water sports and stuff of the sort. We have all kinds of, like, fishing tournaments are always going on, so that goes throughout the off-season, stuff like that.
Okay. What about on land? We've got some camping out there.
Yes,
There's
ma'am.
some hiking trails, is that right?
Mm-hmm. So, obviously, we have fine facilities. We try to keep up. I'm not on the land as much, but I try to and do my best to help maintain all of our land-based facilities and stuff like that. So yeah, like nice campgrounds. We have plenty of hiking trails, nature trails, stuff of the sort. I know recently the rules as it pertains to off-road vehicles has kind of changed and become more lax, so you can go out there and recreate like that.
Okay, that's good to know. All right. So tonight I am talking to you at the TID Celebration of Water and Power, and DPRA has a booth here. Tell me a little bit about your booth and kind of who you brought, what you brought.
So I was blessed with the opportunity to come down. I didn't think, to be honest with you, I didn't think that they were going to pull my name out of the hat. But Kevin, my supervisor, he told me, he was like, "Hey man, do you want to head down to Turlock?" And I live in Denair, so it's certainly a nicer drive here than up Pedro. So I was like, sure, you know. And yeah, we loaded up our booth with all sorts of goodies. We have like hat pins, lanyards, stuff like that. Just kind of I guess putting ourselves on display, just showing people what they could come up and do. We also have shirts and tank tops, stuff like that, so people can wear the representation and get the word out more.
There you go, all kinds of goodies to give away, and hopefully draw people in so you can talk to them and tell them a little bit more about DPRA and what's going on up there.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, and we're getting obviously with like the muscle laws and all that stuff, we're getting a large influx, especially in this past year. So
sure, a lot of other reservoirs in the area have closed because of the golden mussel situation.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, yeah, I can imagine you guys have seen an uptick in popularity for sure.
A large one, yes.
Good. Well, that's great. We love showing off what we've got up there, and we appreciate you for keeping keeping the place in such good shape. And we're happy that you took a minute to sit down with us on the podcast.
Yep.
All right, so we are at the TID Celebration of Water and Power, and I'm sitting down now with a very special guest. Hands down, this guy wins the award for having traveled the farthest to get here. I am right now with Kurt Miller, who is the Executive Director of NWPPA, which is the Northwestern Public Power Association. And Kurt, where did you come to us from tonight?
Portland, Oregon.
From Portland, Oregon. Yeah, definitely the guest who has traveled the farthest. Well, we are so honored to have you here. Thank you for coming to our event.
Well, thank you. So first of all, thank you for playing 80s music. That makes me feel, as a child of the 80s, I feel like very welcome. I'm like,
excellent.
This is a safe space.
It is definitely a safe space. Absolutely. That's the whole thing we're trying to provide tonight. Welcome our customers in. And
like, I was walking and I heard the music. I'm like, oh my gosh, whoever the DJ is, like, thank goodness they're from the 80s.
They're rocking it, for sure, for sure. No, well, we're excited to have you here. So this is our 4th year doing the celebration, and you're the first kind of real out-of-towner guest that we've had, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
Tell me first, what were you expecting when you showed up at the celebration today, and what has the reality been?
So the weather's much nicer than I. Listen, the funny thing is, me being here actually has a lot to do with social media. Like, the power of social media is, I've been a hydropower advocate for years, and I saw on your LinkedIn account account that I follow you guys, and it said you were having a hydropower celebration. I'm like, oh my gosh, a hydropower celebration. And so I just thought it was really cool. And TID is a member of NWPPA, and I thought, you know what, I want to go down. And also, of course, I have heard about your world famous solar canal. And I was talking to Josh. He said you guys have done hundreds of interviews from across the world.
A lot, yeah.
And I just thought it would be really neat to come and see just the whole thing. And I really do believe that people often don't understand how important hydropower is. I think your community probably understands that better than a lot. But I just love it when communities like celebrate hydropower.
Right.
And so that was kind of what I envisioned. And actually, on the opposite side of that, I went up a couple years ago. Just for me, I went to Victoria, BC, where they're served by BC Hydro, which is one of the largest hydropower producers in the North America. And they had these electric charging stations that were like powered by hydro and things like that. I just think it's really good to get the word out. So,
nice, yeah.
That's what drew me, and the nice weather was just a cherry on top. And then in terms of what I expected, I think it's really cool. You guys have a great community turnout, and you get to see the kids and the adults and people my age, kind of getting a little older. But it's a great group. So I think it exceeds my expectations.
Excellent. I love to hear that. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, and I think, and you can appreciate this being a public power guy, so much of what we do, the customers pay a bill, right? That's their greatest interaction or their most frequent interaction with their local utility, with their public power utility.
Right.
And so to have something like this that really opens up TID or whatever the utility is for the benefit of their customers, it kind of gives them an inside look at what goes on here.
Yeah. No, I think that's a great point. Is utility, the word utility itself means something that does something for you, right?
True.
And so TID and all the not-for-profit utilities, they do that something for their communities without a profit motive, right? They do it because they care about the community, and the communities set them up, right?
Sure.
And so it's really great to, I think, have that interaction a little bit more. And having in my previous life worked for an investor-owned utility, and I'm not here to bash investor-owned utilities, but I'll just say that you do not have the same sense of community as with a not-for-profit utility. That it is really there the only reason it exists is to serve its community.
Right.
And I just think it's really cool. And what you guys do here is at the heart of the entire economy, right? Because
absolutely,
you support agricultural endeavors, and then all the ancillary services like cold storage and other things that agriculture needs, and then the homes for people who live and work around that industry, and that allows the community to flourish. So I just think it's awesome.
Cool, very cool. So I know you're going to visit the hydropower booth,
yes,
and probably the combustion turbine booth and the line department.
Yes.
That's in the wheelhouse of public power.
Yes.
But I hope you get over to the other side of the house and kind of check out a little bit of the irrigation, what the irrigation side has to offer.
Yeah.
And
I would love to, that's a part I don't know as much about. So I absolutely will get over there. I'm gonna hit all the booths. If they have stickers, I'm taking all the stickers. I'm gonna do all the stuff. So it's
excellent.
It's great. And again, I really appreciate you having me. And I also had so much fun on the podcast earlier this year. So thank you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like I got a free twofer here. So that's awesome.
And I'll put in a quick plug for your podcast. You had joined us for episode 49, which was back in May of this year. So if anybody wants to hear more about NWPPA and all the great work that they're doing and how they advocate on behalf of public power organizations, definitely check out episode 49.
Yeah, absolutely. And great number. So.
Indeed, for sure.
All right,
well,
thank
Kurt,
you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for making the trip. We love having you here, and I hope you enjoy the TID celebration of water and power.
Absolutely. And I wish it was visual because your outfit is amazing.
Oh.
And also I wore my red shoes.
I saw
sneakers,
that.
And I feel like red sneakers equals party.
Absolutely does. Absolutely. And I know if I can't need to find you later, I'll look for you at the DJ booth. Yeah.
That's funny. Anyway, thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so we are now in the podcast booth with Jared Crook. Jared, give us your official title.
I'm the metering division manager for TID.
Excellent. Okay, and so your group and other departments adjacent to your group have got a booth out here tonight. Tell us kind of what's going on over in your booth.
Yeah, so in our booth we have the substation department, electronics, and metering division. And so I think they have a little bit of a demonstration on what happens when like a line falls or a tree branch falls in the power lines. We've got some of our personal protective equipment out there.
Nice.
Test board, and I'm not quite sure what substation has. It looks like they've got some hot sticks and kind of a live demo.
Okay, excellent. Well, we're thrilled to have you guys out here. So, and you have been regular participants in the celebration for the 4 years that it's been happening, and I've seen the group of you guys. Your demonstration has grown a little bit each year.
Each year, it's kind of a competition to up your game from the previous year and to kind of attract people to your booth. Candy helps.
Candy helps. Candy always helps. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. So, how long have you been with the district now?
I've been with the district for 16 years. 16
years, excellent. And your group has a particularly big project coming up over the next few years. Can you tell us a little high-level snapshot of what that is?
Yeah, so high level over the next, I would say 2.5, 3 years, we're going to be replacing all 94,000 electric meters in our district. So last time we did this was around 2009, and it took us like 7 or 8 years. So a little bit of accelerated timeline this time, and we're hoping to get some new benefits for growing grid technology and everything else. So
right on. It is very exciting, and it's going to be a big project and involve a lot of hands, and I think it's going to be a really great kind of TID comprehensive project.
Absolutely. We'll be turning and burning. So.
I love it. Excellent. All right. So besides your booth tonight, what other booths are you looking forward to checking out?
I'm looking forward to checking out the customer service booth. Also, Small Hydro's got some stuff going on over there.
Nice.
Line department, you've always got to stop by that one.
They always put on a good show.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So. Good. All right. And you have a special guest with you.
Yeah, I have my daughter, Josephine.
Well, hello, Josephine. How are you? Josephine, can I ask you, you have a very pretty flower on your cheek. What is that?
A painting.
A painting? Did a face painter put that on for you tonight? It's beautiful. Did you pick that out yourself? Yes? What if you didn't get a flower, what would you have gotten instead? A unicorn. That is an excellent choice. And it looks like you also got your hands on some candy.
Yes, she did.
Where did you get the candy from? Do you remember?
Over there.
Over there? Yeah. Probably somewhere in the vicinity of Dad's booth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. That's good, because that's safe candy. So that's a good thing. And Josephine, are you going to have anything else to eat while you're here? Maybe a hot dog? Do you like hot dogs? And what's your favorite food?
Corn dogs.
Corn dogs. That's an excellent choice. Excellent choice. All right. Well, thank you for coming into the podcast booth with us tonight. Will you come back again next year? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll
Awesome. Thanks, you guys.
All
Appreciate
right,
you stopping by. Okay. So now I am happy to welcome into the podcast booth Barbara. And Barbara, how long have you been a TID customer?
Oh, many years, because I was born here in Turlock.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
my family has been, since the 50s.
Since the 50s. Oh, my goodness. Okay, excellent. Well, we're so glad that you came out to the celebration tonight. Is this the first time you've been to the celebration?
No, I was here last year also.
Okay.
And it seemed like it's, more than double the people here. Really, it's wonderful.
Oh, that's great.
I loved it last year, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it today.
Excellent. Well, I was going to say, you must have seen something last year that you liked or that you enjoyed. Tell us what brought you back this year.
Well, it was interesting. I think you had more booths, but I went from each booth, and the fellas explained how everything works, and where I didn't realize TID goes to many other towns other than Turlock.
That's right.
Many. And they're very, compared to other places that they charge, we are very reasonable.
We do have very reasonable rates.
Right.
That's
Yes,
right. Absolutely.
Great for the families and me. I'm single, but widowed, but it's wonderful. You know, it's just great.
Very good.
TID is just a wonderful company. Period.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
we
really.
appreciate you saying so. Thank you
bet.
very
You
much.
bet.
So what booths have you been able to visit so far tonight?
I just got here about 10 minutes ago,
Oh,
so I haven't
okay.
been around. But there's a lot to see. But it seemed like there was more. Maybe it's just in different areas because it seemed like there was more along there.
Okay.
But no, there's a lot to see that I haven't been to yet, honey. I hope to get to them.
Great.
And then of course the food.
Yes, absolutely. That's a fan favorite for sure.
I just want to look. I'm on a special diet, so I can't eat all the stuff that they've got, I'm sure. But no,
But
it's
it
nice.
never hurts to take a look.
Yes, right.
Excellent.
right,
Well,
yes.
good.
I'm
Well-
so glad that you got as many people as you do come. I couldn't find a parking.
Oh, well, that's a good problem for us, I guess.
Yes,
not
yes.
not a great thing for you,
No,
but
no,
that means that
that's okay.
hopefully a lot of the community is coming out for it.
good.
And it is such a special opportunity for us because oftentimes we just go about doing our work and keeping the lights on and keeping the irrigation water flowing, and we don't have a lot of opportunity to sit down with our customers and really have a conversation about how we do what we do. So we're
Yes.
thrilled that you came out tonight to talk to our employees.
Now, how long has this been going on?
The celebration?
Yes.
The celebration has been happening now for 4 years. This
4
is our
years.
4th year.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is the
so,
4th year. Okay.
and I feel like each year it grows a little bit and it gets a little bit bigger, draws in a few more people, and I think the difference this year is we have a lot more equipment this year. So all of the large equipment, right when you came in the gate, you probably saw the cranes and
Yes. They were climbing up the...
and climbing the poles.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I love to watch that too. Yes.
That's
yeah.
fun. It's neat to see how all the work gets done, right?
Yes, true. Very true.
Very-
A lot. Okay, I was going to ask you, 4 years you've been here. This is the 4th year.
Right.
You're going to continue, I'm sure.
I think we are. So long as
great.
we keep getting the turnout that we're seeing tonight, I
Great.
think we'll keep doing it.
Is it just once a year then? honey?
Just once a year.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Very good.
So here's my question for you. If we keep having the celebration, will you keep coming back?
Oh, you bet. I looked forward to it last year, and I'm so glad I was here. And then now I was looking forward to it. I just got a little tardy, a little bit late, and so parking was tough. But I got place. You know,
Okay.
I found a place.
Well,
Even
and-
if you have to park on the other side of the street, you know.
Yeah. Well, and we'll be going until 7 o'clock tonight.
I was
So
going to ask you.
there's
Closing
yep.
up at 7. Though.
At 7, yep. So
Okay.
there's plenty of opportunity for you to explore and visit all the booths.
Yes, yes.
And
Very
Barbara, we are certainly glad that you stopped by the podcast booth and visited with us. So
Thank you
so
honey.
much.
It's lovely. Thank you for being here and keep coming.
Definitely will. Thank you.
You bet.
So we are now in the podcast booth with Natalia, which is a beautiful name.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, so Natalia, you are a TID customer, or maybe
Yeah.
your family is. Yeah, excellent. And so what brought you out to the event tonight?
Well, my brother works here, and he was talking about the event. There was going to be fun things to do, good food.
Okay, and then you arrived at the event, and did he sell it properly? Did he
Oh, yeah.
shoot you straight?
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly
great.
what he said. It was going to be really fun, good music, good food. It was
Excellent.
exactly that.
Okay, and have you had a chance to make your way around to any of the department booths yet?
We were barely starting to walk
Yeah.
around.
Okay, what have you seen so far? Do you remember?
The food.
That's a good place to start,
Yeah.
for sure. Excellent. Well, I hope that you will take the time to visit all of the booths and kind of check out what goes on here at TID.
Definitely.
Let me ask you, what do you think TID does?
It's the irrigation services, right?
That's right, irrigation services, and then we also provide power for our community, not just Turlock, but a bunch of surrounding cities. So it's really fun for us because in what we do, a lot of times we don't have the customer interaction like we do tonight at the celebration of water and power. So it's really fun for us to have you guys come in and be able to kind of talk to you about what we do and
Yeah.
show you some of our equipment and whatnot. So now you know a little bit more than just what your brother tells you.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, Natalia, thank you so much for sitting down with us. We're
Nice
really
to
happy
meet
to
you.
have you in the podcast booth.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Sheila, thanks so much for coming out to the celebration tonight.
You're welcome.
And now, are you a TID customer?
Yes, I am.
And for how long have you been a TID customer?
Since since 1992.
1992. Okay, excellent. So you've known TID for a while then?
Yes.
All right. And have you ever come out to the celebration before?
Yes, I think this is like my 20th year.
Oh my goodness.
I've
Okay.
been coming here for years.
Wow.
To tell you, my godson, he was 8, now he's 29.
Oh my word. Yes.
And he was up in the bucket over there. His name is Andreas.
Okay. Did he end up becoming a lineman?
Actually, he is. He's not a lineman, but he's driving that truck.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good for him.
Yeah.
Well, maybe his visit to the celebration inspired that.
Yeah, I still have the picture of him.
Oh, very cute. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. So let me ask you, did you know that TID was a publicly owned utility? Do you have a guess as to what that might mean?
Oh, nonprofit.
Not for profit. That's exactly right.
Yes.
You are one of our star customers. You know exactly what's happening.
All right.
So what booths have you had a chance to visit tonight?
We walked around and saw some of them. I think I got my mind made up. I want the hamburger.
You want the hamburger? Okay, so you're definitely heading over to the food vendors and checking that out. Very good. And what about the different booths out here? Have you had a chance to chat with any of our employees?
Oh yeah, I learned a lot. I kind of feel like wait, I don't know any questions to ask about power, but I went over there and the guy explained all kind of stuff. And I also was noticing how it's different from 20 years ago. Like they got that CPR and then they have that other thing for the bombs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Years ago they didn't have any of that. So that's the new stuff that I'm learning about.
Okay,
The
great.
difference.
Yeah. Well, and that's what happens when you keep coming back year after year. You learn new stuff, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Because it started off as a health fair for the workers and their families.
Okay.
But now look.
Now we've got the whole community coming out to check it out.
Yes.
That's awesome. Great. Well, we are thrilled that you came out to join us tonight.
I am too. Thank you.
Excellent. And I hope you get a chance to make your way around to some of the other booths and check it all out.
All right, I will.
Okay. Thanks, Sheila. We really appreciate having you here.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I am here with Olivia.
Yes.
And Olivia is one of our volunteers helping us out with the event tonight. And you are with Turlock FFA, is that right? Okay, and I see from the shirt you're wearing, you are part of the leadership team.
Yes.
What does that mean to be on the leadership team with FFA?
So our leadership at Turlock High School, basically it's an ag leadership business class where we are kind of behind the scenes of all of the FFA events. I'm a part of the officer team, so I'm the vice president. So I was pretty much automatically enrolled in the ag business class. And we're kind of divided into committees, and we plan all of the meetings, all of the upcoming events, and we pretty much behind the scenes of all of the FFA activities.
Okay, awesome. So what are you doing at the event tonight? What are you doing at the TID Water and Celebration of Water and Power?
So because I'm an officer, I had this chance. I was kind of one of the top picks to be here and get some community service hours and just be a part of the community and just kind of help out.
Nice. And so what sort of volunteer duties have you guys been tasked with tonight?
Tonight I am working the prize booth where I'm able to give out blankets to people who win.
Excellent. Very cool. And some of your cohorts are here with you, and what sort of things are they doing?
Another thing that my people who are also here with me, they're doing the entrance, so they're handing out bags and they're just greeting people.
Wonderful. And who better to greet our guests as they come in than members of the local FFA groups? We have both Turlock and Pittman here tonight. And I have to say that you guys are just always so, it's been my experience, FFA students are always so well composed. They always just know how to present themselves really well and are excellent representatives of their schools and of our community. So we really appreciate having you guys out tonight.
Of course, we appreciate being here.
Excellent. So now with FFA, you probably have some different projects that you work on.
Yes.
Tell us about your projects.
So probably my longest project that I've had is raising and showing beef cattle.
Nice.
So it's a larger project than having smaller animals. I get it pretty soon here, not the end of October, and then I raise it all the way till July.
Wow.
Big animal that I work with, and then I also have an internship at the TUSD school farm.
Okay.
So it's more of a scholarship internship. So at the end of the school year, I'll get my scholarship check. And right now, I'm just doing errands, running the farm, helping students who do come in and work with planer boxes and whatnot.
Awesome. No, for anyone who hasn't yet had a chance to see the farm, it's a really cool experience. They're doing a lot of cool stuff out there. So Olivia, are you a senior then?
Yes.
Okay, that's exciting. So what happens next year for you? Do you know yet?
So what looks like next year, I'm probably going to be going to MJC. I plan on being an agricultural business major.
Nice.
And then I'm really into floriculture, so I want to open a local floral shop.
Oh, I love
already
that.
have like a little side business going on. So.
Very cool. I will tell you, it is my retirement dream to drive a delivery truck for a floral shop. Wow. So if you open your shop, someday I'm going to come knocking for it so I can fulfill that dream.
Wow, okay.
Okay, so remember me.
I will.
Remember this experience of being on the podcast. We make a good team. Excellent. Well, Olivia, we could not have the celebration without the help of our volunteers. You guys are such a big boost for us. So we appreciate you and all of your crew being out here tonight. And thanks for sitting down on the podcast with us.
Of course. Thank you.
Okay, yay! I am super excited because I now have in the booth with me 2 members of the TID Hype crew, also known as our customer service representatives. And you guys, I have to tell you, they are the best. They are just the best humans ever, and we love them to pieces.
Thank you.
So first of all, tell me your names, introduce yourselves, and tell me a little bit about what a customer service representative for TID does.
I'm Mary Lou, and the customer service representatives do everything.
Yes, we do. I'm Sandra, and absolutely, we do a lot of work. We do, we work with electric customers, water customers, you name it. Other agencies, we take the pledges for customers.
I was going to say
non-customers, you name it.
Wow. Well, I know when I first started with TID, I had the opportunity to sit down with a customer service rep and kind of listen in to some of the different phone calls that they get throughout the day. And you guys are hit with a lot of different questions, a lot of different people who need assistance. And the thing that struck me was you guys are just so patient and so committed to finding the answer for our customers and helping them out with whatever the situation is. Can you give me a little insight as to like what some of the questions or some of the customer issues that you guys might deal with on any given day?
I think the biggest one is going to be billing questions.
Billing questions? Okay.
They can lower their bill. Why is my bill so high, especially during the summer? That's a really big thing right now. What else, Sandra?
I dealt with a couple of those phone calls today. Yeah, I think you're right. Mainly the bill inquiries. Lately, I think we've gotten a lot of questions about like the electric vehicle, the rates.
Sure.
I think people are doing their homework because I'm not online a lot, but they do have to go online to learn about that, and they call in and ask how they can get on that rate or if there's any rebates and stuff like that.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. And I think that's probably something else that you guys help out with is folks who call in and want to know about rebates. You guys have a lot of information on that, or you can get them in contact with the person they need to talk to.
Absolutely, yeah. We can tell them where they can find the resources online, who they can talk to in the office if they need to. So yeah, we help them with all those things.
Right on. And speaking of resources, TID does have a lot of resources for their customers. What are one of the resources that we offer that you think maybe people don't know as much about?
I think a lot of people know about CARES. That one's very normal.
I think not the medical. Sometimes we tell them and they're like, oh, and we have to explain what gets them qualified for the medical discount and stuff. They don't realize things like medicine that needs to be refrigerated, things simple like that. It's not necessarily like big equipment, but I think that's one of them.
And so
if they don't know what's going to qualify them for that.
Sure.
We have to give them a broader spectrum. Sometimes they don't think outside of the box.
Okay.
And so we get creative and tell them, hey, this might get you qualified.
Yeah. And if they do qualify, then how does the medical rate help them?
It is a discount of 50% off the first 500 kilowatt hours of usage. It also gives them an additional notice in case they're getting close to being disconnected for non-payment.
Okay, that's important. All right. Okay, so now you guys are out here at the TID Celebration of Water and Power. What's going on in your booth? What have you guys got going on over there?
A party.
Yes, we do. We're dancing. We have the game of Plinko for customers who can win candy, hard hats, pencils, and little extra cookies.
Nice. Excellent.
I think the hard hats are the biggest hit, though.
And then, of course, we have information on how they can save on their bills and everything, but mostly people are coming over to play.
Well, I was going to say, you guys, like we said, the TID Hype crew, you guys are definitely bringing the energy tonight, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So, excellent. Well, we love having you guys out here. I'm going to let you get back to bringing the party, but I appreciate you sitting down with me in the podcast booth. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we are in the booth with Brianna. Thank you for sitting down with us, Brianna. And I understand you are a member of the Pittman FFA, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, tell me a little bit about Pittman FFA. What has that experience been like for you?
So I've been a part of Pittman FFA for going on 4 years now. I'm a senior at Pittman High School. And Pittman FFA as a whole is such a great organization. It has led me into so many pathways. It has helped me open up my horizons to so many opportunities. And as the chapter as a whole, we have such a good bond. We are more than a chapter. We are pretty much a family.
Oh, that's awesome. And would you say that one of the most special opportunities that Pittman FFA has led you to is sitting down on the TID podcast?
Definitely. I've never been featured on the podcast. This is definitely a first for me, and FFA has opened this door for me.
Absolutely. Well, we are thrilled to have you. So, as a senior, what are your plans after graduation?
After graduation, I'm looking to go into a veterinary medicine field. I want to stay close to home, so I'm looking towards MJC.
Okay, great. It's a great starting point. Figure out where you want to go from there and what degree you want to pursue. So, good for you. That's awesome. Now, as a member of FFA, you probably have a project or projects that you've worked on over the years. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So I have 2 projects that I've been working on all 4 years. So my first project, which is my largest, is my work as a ranch hand at Rosewood Stables.
Nice.
So I take care of horses. It's honestly a really fun job. I've been working there for a long time now. But I take care of horses, and the biggest part of my job is I get to teach lessons to kids.
Oh my goodness, how fun for you. Yes. Well, at least it sounds like it would be fun, is it?
It is, yes.
Okay, excellent.
And then my second project, which is also one of my favorites, has become one of my favorites, is the sheep shilling. So I raise and show market sheep for the Stanislaus County Fair.
Excellent, very good. And how did you do at the fair this year?
This past year at the county fair, I want to say I did pretty good. I was 4th in my market class.
Nice.
And in showmanship, this is my first year in advanced class, but I placed 6th overall.
Wow, that's great. Good for you.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. Okay, so now you're here as part of Pittman FFA, helping us out with the TID Celebration of Water and Power. What sort of duties have you guys been tasked with tonight?
Tonight, we have been tasked with helping welcome guests and patrons in, and that's been my main job tonight. Is I've been welcoming everybody, getting to connect with people in the community, and just have really good conversations and welcome everybody in and tell them what they have in store.
Oh, that's awesome. And have you had a chance to walk around the event at all?
I have, yes.
Yeah? Did you see anything that looked interesting to you?
A lot of stuff really caught my eye. I couldn't tell you anything specific because it was all just so much to take in. It was honestly a really cool experience.
Right on. Okay. And what about the food vendors? Have you had a chance to visit them yet?
I haven't had a chance to look over there, but I'm really excited.
Okay, good. Well, we definitely need to get you over there and make sure you get some dinner. We really appreciate you and your fellow FFA members being here to help us tonight. We could not have the celebration without you guys. It really is such a big load off our shoulders when we know we have dependable volunteers to count on. And that's one thing I will say about the FFA students that I have encountered, even as a hiring manager, is that FFA students come in just with a little extra notch in their belt, and they always interview really well. They're very well poised, very well spoken, and so I hope that you have enjoyed your time as a member of FFA, because clearly you have exercised and have earned those characteristics as well.
Yes, definitely. I really enjoyed being here today. The community is a huge part of us here at Pittman FFA, and all of our volunteer work is a really, really big part of our chapter, because what we put into our community, we get returned back with all of our fundraisers.
Absolutely. And I think that's a founding motto of TID as well. It's all about the community, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely, yes.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Okay, and now I have a new visitor in the podcast booth. Sir, can you tell me your name, please?
Logan Meyer.
Logan Meyer. Well, it's very nice to meet you. And what are you doing tonight? Are you hanging out at the TID Water and Power celebration?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tell me, what sorts of things have you seen tonight?
There's a Lego canal.
Cool.
And there's a lot of different things.
A lot of different things. Did you see the linemen, maybe? What were they up to?
They're trying to get the lights on and off.
Trying to get the lines on and off? That's right. They want to keep everybody in power, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, that when you saw the Lego canal, did that kind of inspire you a little bit? Are you thinking maybe you want to go home and build one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think you could?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me, how do you put that together? If you sit down with all your Legos, how would you start to build that?
Probably the base and then the walls.
Base and then the walls? That seems like a good... And then, yeah, you have to put in all the gates, right?
Yeah.
And what do the gates do in a canal? What does that do for the water?
It stops the water and then lets the water go through.
Excellent
Lets it go
answer.
at different levels.
That's exactly right. I think we've got a future TID person here. What do you think? You want to come work at TID one day? Maybe. Keep your options open, right? Excellent. All right. Have you had anything to eat here tonight?
Yeah, I had a chili dog.
A chili dog. How was that?
Yummy.
Yummy. Excellent. All right. Are you going to try and talk your parents into taking you over for like a snow cone or something?
Probably.
I believe that you could convince them, sir. All right. Well, thanks for sitting down with us in the podcast booth. We really appreciate you taking some time for us. Will you come back and do it again sometime? Okay. All right. Maybe we'll grab you next year, too. Okay. Thank you. All right. So now I am joined by Diego. And Diego, you are a member of Turlock FFA, correct?
Correct.
Excellent. And so how is it that you found yourself at the TID Water and Power celebration?
So my teacher actually asked for a few of us to volunteer to help out. I did it this last year as well. I had a great time, and I just think it's a really great event, especially for young people like myself, to really explore these future careers that TID has to offer. Because, I mean, before this event, I didn't even know that TID offered all these different careers, so it's definitely a great way to explore all these careers.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you are finding that and that you're able to kind of talk to some of the departments and see what they're all about, because that's a key reason why we do this event. We really want to open up TID to the community and kind of show them all the different employment opportunities that are here and really kind of educate them on what goes on at TID, how we keep the water flowing and the lights on.
Exactly.
So you are here with some of your other colleagues from Turlock FFA.
Yes.
And what sort of duties are you guys helping us out with tonight?
So we're basically just helping at the front, greeting everybody, telling them what it's about, just in case they have any questions about, what this whole celebration is. And then I was just helping out at the prize booth, so handing out these prizes that everyone's winning here at the event. So we're handing out blankets to the winners of the, scratcher.
The scratcher cards, that's right. Excellent. Very good. So, Diego, you are what year in school?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What happens next year?
So, next year I plan to attend MJC before transferring into Fresno.
Okay.
I'm interested in the viticulture program.
Nice.
So I'm interested in getting into that, and I fell in love with the Fresno side of the viticulture.
Okay.
So,
very cool.
yeah.
All right. And so, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so as a member of FFA, you must have a project that you've been working on, or maybe multiple projects. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so for the last 2 years, I've shown a market hog at the Stanislaus County Fair. And then my freshman year, I showed a market goat.
Okay.
Not only that, but I've also shown meat rabbits and meat chickens.
Wow. Okay. So you've kind of covered the spectrum on various animals then.
And then, but on the horticulture side, I've shown plants and vegetables for the last 3 years, and I was the 2025 Outstanding Exhibitor for Agriculture Horticulture at the Stanislaus County Fair as well.
Fantastic. Yeah. Congratulations to you. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
I think you found your chosen field, it sounds like.
I mean, agriculture is such a broad aspect, and there's so many things that interest me. So, I mean, yeah, it's a thing that anybody can get into.
Very cool. So as a fan of agriculture and somebody who has their hands in agriculture now, plans on staying in an agriculture-related field, you can appreciate how important irrigation water is.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, just from even looking at irrigation at the college level, from irrigation classes such as MJC, or even how they do irrigation up at Chico State with all their orchards and crops.
Okay.
It's just something that's definitely interested me as well.
Right on. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, we are glad that you are here tonight. Number one, because we value you as a volunteer. We couldn't put on the event without you, but also glad that you had the opportunity to kind of check out a little bit more about TID and see what we have to offer from a career standpoint.
Thank you so much.
Right on. Well, thanks, Diego. I appreciate you sitting down with us.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to the TID Water and Power Podcast. You can find TID on Facebook at facebook.com/TurlockID, on Instagram and Twitter at TurlockID, and on LinkedIn as the Turlock Irrigation District. I'm your host, Constance Anderson. We'll see you again next time.